Tai Chi and Qigong. We're going to go ahead and do a live lesson today. I'm going to adjust my camera just real quick. I did not get it exact. It's down just a little bit right there. All right, so I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Today we're going to do a little bit of stress relief Qigong and a couple Tai Chi drills to help keep your stress nice and relieved and have a wonderful day for the rest of the day. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually have one of my headphones in. I'm going to put on a little, I like to have a little bit of music to get me into the zone sometimes. So I'm just putting on a nice little soft track and then we'll get started real quick. Here. I have a very specific one that I really like. All right, now while we're getting ready, first thing I want you to do is go ahead and start clapping your hands like this, both hands. We're just going to be waking up our hands first. Here's the one I want. All right, and I almost got the camera at the exact spot. Sorry. All right, here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and start just by moving our hands here. Good, then we're going to start by clapping. I like to move it around. All right, now once we start clapping, what we're doing is we're working up our hands. There's different meridian points, which are energy pathways. Now, these energy pathways, they run all throughout our bodies. Each energy pathway have different points throughout the body that are called meridian points. And so when we clap our hands like this, we're waking up some meridian points inside of our hands to help the passage of the chi move easier. So to continue waking up those points, and this is a really good one for stress relief. What we're going to do is we're going to start by shaking our hands nice and loose. Get that nice and loose feeling with your hands. And then the shake is going to slowly start moving up to the forearms and elbows, to the biceps and triceps, to where it encapsulates your arms. And then I start a little bounce from the feet here. Then I continue to bounce and shake and add a little more bounce to it to make sure all my joints are nice and loose. And then I'm going to go ahead and relax my neck and let my head bounce a little bit. Now, we don't want to be going all crazy, throw your head out of whack, right? So nice and relaxed. Now, if you do martial arts like Kung Fu or any striking art, this is really good before you start practicing your snapping punches, as it gets you nice and relaxed. All right, now after we're done shaking, what we're going to do next is I want you to go ahead and we're going to make some fists here, nice and hollow, and then we're going to squeeze. As we squeeze, we're going to move our armpits like this, like we're flapping our wings. I know it seems weird, and we're going to bounce a little bit while we do it. This is really good for stress relief. Now you can do this for an extended amount of time. For today, we're just going to do it for a little bit. But some people will even do this one up to 5 minutes, even longer I've seen. But all right, now after that one, we're going to do one big microcosmic orbit and push down. All right, now give me just 1 second. I need to fix one thing here. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. All right, so now from here, what I want us to do is we're going to do some swinging of the hands. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms out and drop, raise, raise. swing the stress away. This is also good for blood circulation. Nice and swingy. Make sure the hands are coming up to the head level, all the way up to my third eye. Let's do 3 more on each side. All right, and then cross, microcosmic orbit, and push down, clearing each chakra, letting the stress go down all the way back out to the ground. All right, good. Next one. So we did sideways. Now, what I want us to do is take 1 step forward, 1 foot behind. Now we're going to reach out, and I'm going to swing my arms this way. And as I do this, I'm going to rotate back and forth. Now I have a trophy right behind me, so I'm going to take a step over here. Nice and relaxed. And as you see, I'm moving back and forth through 7-star, neutral, all the way into plow oxen. Now, after about 5 to 10 on each side, I'm going to switch my feet, continue the swing. Good. And then we bring our feet together. We're going to do 1 microcosmic orbit to finish. Hands up. And push down. Good. So you should be feeling a little bit more looser, a little bit more relaxed. So now there's going to be another thing that we're going to do here is we're going to work on a little meridian point to release some stress here. So this is a really good one. If you know anything about Holden and Holden Qigong, he's an awesome Qigong practitioner who shares it with the world. So go check them out if you haven't seen them before. But this is a really good one. You can take your 3 fingers, and then once you put your 3 fingers here, you're going to go to your pointer finger. Now right here should be a meridian point here. And all we're going to do is start massaging that one here. Go ahead and give it a good massage. Good. Now I'm going to do the other side. So I take my 3 fingers, move my bracelet out of the way, and then I'm going to find my point, start massaging. You'll find a little kind of different surface there because we're going in between the tendons, and you'll find a little what kind of seems like a, what's it called? It's more of a, it kind of feels fleshy, but it's not fleshy. Mine is kind of like a little round bump. There it is. And you just massage it out. Kind of like a, whenever you're doing massage, you'll find a little tension point and you massage it out. All right. Now that we've got that massaged out, what we're going to do is we're going to take our same point, we're going to cross our arms, and we're going to hit the points together. Good. I do about 20 just to keep it in a nice, good count around what seems about 20. A lot of this is about feeling, so it's about what you feel. So remember, whenever we're doing Qigong, you should be thinking about what you feel. I may give you a couple of things about how I feel. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. Now, I may tell you what I feel, but it's up to you to go into your body and start listening. Good. Now cross, down, and push down. Good. So at this point, you should feel a little bit of tingling in the hands, maybe a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more stress relief. So that's a really good thing. So let's go ahead and do a little bit deeper Qigong. We're going to be working on some more internal Qigong now. So our internal stuff. So I'm going to start with the foot outside. Now I'm going to tuck my hips, bend my knees, and drop a little bit into a lower stance. So from sideways here, this is my normal standing position. I'm sitting here talking to you. Hi, how are you? Now I'm going to go here. I bend the knees and tuck the hip. From here, I'm going to extend each vertebrae all the way up to the very top of the crown chakra. And it extends up to the universe, the universal chi. And I round my arms here. So let's do that facing forward. That way you can follow along. Bend my knees. Now this posture is called Wu Ji, or emptiness. This is ultimate potential. From here, I have the ultimate potential to do whatever I want. So from here, what I want to first do is breathe. So I'm going to take 3 big breaths to my Dantian. Remember, your Dantian is 2 inches behind the navel and below the navel. Or we're doing our lower Dantian. One last big breath. Now the first one, we're going to do raising arms. So I raise my arms forward. Extend out through the fingertips. Rotate the biceps inward and elbows inward, causing a rotation. The elbows will pull in. I pull back and down, back into the ground. And we're going to do this a couple times, nice and slow. Raise the arms up. Fingertips forward. Biceps and elbows pull in and down. Up. Now from here, I think about rolling my hands back on a ball, a big ball in front of me. Then I roll back down. Because the ball's circular, right? You can't just go straight. It's not a table. Let's do 2 more. One more, extend out. Roll the ball back. Now from here, when we go down, we're going to do a quick pause at Wuji. Now we're going to reach out to our sides, lifting up sideways. From here, we're going to turn our palms up, scooping the universal chi all the way from the universe, and then we're going to place it right into our crown chakra. Now we stir the chi, just like stirring your coffee. And then we pull down, going through each Dantian point, the upper, located at the third eye. And we're going to think about the middle at the heart for our emotions, connecting all the way down to our lower Dantian. Now, When we do this, we're taking all the good energy from the universe. Take it out. All the what's called the heavenly chi to help cultivate the shin. Pull down. Now we stir this into us. Some people like their coffee black, like me. But that doesn't mean that I don't shake up my coffee every once in a while. Pull down. We're going to do this one more time. And up, sideways. Turn the palms. Scoop the heavenly chi. Now place it right into our crown chakra. Stir the chi. Now, even when we go down each dantian point, we still want to be thinking about the lower dantian. Even when my attention goes to others, I still have that same small connection to the lower dantian in every movement. Let's do the next one. Now we're going to do the same rising off to the side. Instead, now we stop at the middle dantian and scoop in front. Elbows bend, pulling into our heart chakra or the middle dantian. Pulling down, connecting to the lower dantian. 2 more of these. Lifting up to the sides. Now when I do this movement, I concave my chest a little bit. Scooping out in front. Grabbing the tree. Pulling the tree into me. And down. Connecting the dantians. This whole time, when I'm doing this, there's a little secret that you can be doing too for advanced level. What you're doing is you're squeezing the bone marrow on every exhale. Now, on this last one, we're going to stop down here at our lower dantian. Now we're going to hold here for 3 breaths. I want you to think on these 3 breaths, how are you feeling now? What do you feel on your skin? Do you feel tingly? Do you feel a rush inside you? Good. Now we're going to expand the beach ball from here. Open and push it together. And each time we get a little bigger. Now, when I do this one, I'm expanding my chi out to the entire room. And capsule more than where you're at. Now, for this one, since it's a little quicker in the movement, I usually do about 5 of these for a quick practice. If you're going for an hour, you expand each one until the body is ready to go, which then your body will tell you when you're ready to go. You'll know. All right, I think that was 5. I lost count. So from here, we're going to do one more in this section. I put my right hand on top, left hand on bottom. Now I'm going to pull. The lower hand goes below the dantian. The upper hand goes to the sternum or the solar plexus. And then we push down. Squeeze together. Pull. And push. Now, internally, your body should internally be doing the same movements of the hands. You should feel a push and pull. And when I say feel, what do I mean by feel? So, what I feel is pressure, the magnetism that we create. And then I feel pressure wanting to move it. I also feel the tingling. All right, let's hold this here. Now we're going to hold the chi ball. Now I'm going to turn the chi ball over. Hold here. And expand. And push together. Good. So what I feel is I feel like tingling. I feel electric shock shooting through my entire body, all the way up and down. Sometimes it comes in jolts. Sometimes I feel like there's a full river just continuously going through me. I kind of think what it would feel like if I was a circuit, as it feels like a full charge. And other times I have this spiraling, shocking energy that just shoots out. You'll see it like in a shake every once in a while. But there's this constant pressure and there's this constant awareness of my dantian. Let's do one more. Now, I believe Ma Yuleng said that it took him 10 years, I believe, for him to start feeling his chi. Now, from here, we're going to hold the ball. We're going to do a posting practice. We're going to spread the ball out. Now I'm going to rotate on my pointer finger and press down. Now my pointer fingers for this one are staying up above, while the other fingers are low at an angle. I'm going to make sure I'm in my correct posture. Now we're going to hold this, and as we hold it, I'm looking for little points in my body that I find tension in. When I find those points of tension, I let those relax. Sometimes it takes a minute for them to relax too. So if they don't instantly relax, that's perfectly fine. That's why we hold the post. You don't move. You let the chi flow. You listen internally. Think about what is going on in your body as you feel it. Deep digging into your feeling is super important for Tai Chi. Helps our mindfulness outside of Tai Chi too, because then we become more aware of our emotions and what we feel. We take time to understand it. All right, from here, let's go ahead and scoop down, back behind the back. I scoop my kidneys, turn out. Now I'm going to go into that same posture. Good. Now from here, we're going to bring the hands to our heart chakra, or the middle dantian. Now from here, what I want us to do for this one is we're going to shoot our energy like electricity through our fingertips, through the center of the palm towards each other, and we're going to picture creating a magnetism ball. Remember, the chi comes up through the back from the legs, up through the back of the legs, up through the hips to the dantian, up through your back, through your spinal cord to the top of the chakra, then down, forward through the arms, down through the chest, back to the dantian, and then back to the legs, all the way back to the bubbling spring, making a full circuit. Now, once we feel the magnetism in our hands, we're going to start to pull like we're pulling taffy. And then I push. And we're going to pull again. And push. Now let's pull again. One more time. All the way. And push. Good. Let's do one really good movement. So we're going to hold, hand out the chi, and spread our arms. Now, this is going to be a really good relaxing movement. So we're going to bring one hand down. I'm bringing my left hand down while I turn my right palm up. I do a full circle, Zen circle. Make a ball right here. And then I'm going to spread the butter. The right hand stays out while the left hand goes. Now the right hand makes a Zen circle, dropping, while the left hand turns out. We scoop up and make the chi ball. Now I spread the butter and turn. Turn the palm. Left hand now drops. We're going to do two more. And push. And spread the butter. Again, even on these, I'm listening internally to find the relaxation points. Or, I'm sorry, the tension points, internal relaxation points. So right there, I found a tension point. Relax. Sometimes it's good to pause in the motion. Now I can move. One more. We're going to pause in the motion, which I mean pause here. Find the tension point. Mine is on my left shoulder, behind my left shoulder blade. There's a little knot there, so I need to relax it. I think about that knot just going away. And I breathe into that spot. Good. And then down. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to spread back to riding the escalator position. This one here. And hold. Now scoop, as that was for a reset. Scoop our kidneys. Push out. All right, we're going to do one more here. One more series. Now I'm going to bring my hand down to my dantian. From here, I'm going to bring it over to my right. Now from here, I'm going to push out, circle counterclockwise, pull back, and continue the circle. What I'm doing is I'm creating a chi circle around my entire abdomen. So I'm projecting back behind me, around, and out. Now, this circle will slowly get smaller more and more you practice and more you get in tune with your chi. Real good Qigong practitioners will be moving like this. Everything gets done more and more internally in Tai Chi. You want the internal feelings to be guiding the hands. But first practice big, because you have to learn the motion and learn how to get the chi to move. On this one, again, I do 3 to 5 usually. And then I stop on the right side. And I'm going to bring it over to the middle. Now I'm going to go to the left side. And start my circle, now clockwise. I've heard it called tying the golden belt or ringing the golden bell. But it's like we're putting a sash on around our abdomen, a sash of chi. massaging all of the internal organs on our lower end. And then hold on the left side. All right, and then back to the center. Now we're going to do one more, or two more. We're going to rotate forward now. Go back up through the back, around the dantian, forward, down, around the sexual organs, around the intestines, forward, and back down. Let's do one more. And then on this last one, we're going to hold at the very top. And now we're going to go in reverse. So I push back, down, around the sexual organs, forward, lift up, all the way up through the intestines, down, wrapping the belt. Let's do one more. And we're going to pause at the dantian. All right, let's make a fist with our right hand. Left hand is going to hold on to the fist, nice and soft, but nice and connected. We're going to listen inwardly. Listen inwardly. You want to feel what's going on right now. Make sure you're breathing all the way to the dantian. Take note. Do you feel a little tingly? Do you feel warm? Do you feel vibrant? Do you feel shaky? You feel like you have a river of chi flowing through you like me? All right. Now go ahead and open your eyes. Now we're going to do one microcosmic orbit to close out. And when we do this orbit, we're going to be moving our chi all the way up and then all the way down. We're going to keep a little bit for ourselves, though, when we start putting it back into the ground and rooting. We don't want to give away all of our chi. Up, breathe in, and exhale. Breathe in, scoop the chi. One microcosmic orbit down, clearing the upper dantian, the throat, our lungs and heart, middle dantian, all of our organs, our lower dantian, all the way to the ground. Then we scoop up, keeping some of our chi to us, and breathe out, release. Now, whenever you finish Qigong, it is very important that the first thing you do is you start moving your feet. When we do Qigong as a Taoist meditation, blood pulls in the foot. So you want to make sure, get up, and you start moving a little bit. But that was our Qigong session for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a nice, stress-free, relaxed rest of your day. If you have any questions, make sure you like and subscribe. Drop a comment. I'm going to do more and more videos, more live sessions. We're going to teach the world Tai Chi. All right, I hope you have a great day. Stand straight. If you want, you can bow. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.